Have you ever dreamed of Mexico, a place where vibrant colors, a rich culture, and a mysterious history blend together to create an unforgettable world? Whether you're seeking tranquility among the ancient ruins of the Maya and Aztecs, immersing yourself in the energy of festivals like Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, or simply curious about this extraordinary country, stay with me as we uncover the unique beauty of Mexico. From the majestic pyramids of Teotihuacan and the colorful colonial cities of Guanajuato and San Miguel de Allende to the stunning beaches of Cancún and Tulum, Mexico is a land where every street corner tells a vivid, epic story. And let's not forget the breathtaking Sumidero Canyon or the mystical, crystal-clear cenotes of the Yucatan Peninsula. Mexican cuisine, from humble street tacos to the elaborate mole poblano, is also an essential part of this journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue exploring exciting adventures with us and pick up useful travel tips along the way. Mention Mexico, and a land bursting with vibrant colors comes to mind, a place where culture, history, and nature blend into a vivid masterpiece that never fades from memory. Ancient pyramids hidden deep within lush jungles, endless beaches with turquoise waters, colorful festivals, and old streets filled with the aroma of tradition, all come together to create a mystical and captivating Mexico. The Maya and Aztec civilizations, great empires through time, Mexico is the cradle of two of the most magnificent civilizations in the Americas, the Maya and the Aztec. The remnants of these great cultures, such as Chichen Itza, one of the new seven wonders of the world, or Teotihuacan, where the towering pyramid of the sun dominates the central Mexican plateau, stand as silent yet powerful witnesses to a glorious past. Every stone here seems to echo the footsteps of warriors, the music of sacred rituals, and the mysterious legends of a golden age long gone. As the sun sets atop these pyramids, its crimson glow cascades down each step, reminding us of the eternal legacy of these ancient civilizations. Dia de los Muertos, when life and death become one. Nowhere else in the world is there a festival celebrating death as vibrant and joyful as in Mexico. Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, is not a sorrowful farewell but a heartfelt reunion between two worlds. Streets glow with the bright orange of marigold flowers, while altars adorned with candles, photographs, and the favorite foods of the departed create a space that is both sacred and familiar. During the festivities, people dress as elegant skeletons, La Catrina, dancing and rejoicing to the lively rhythms of mariachi music. This is the moment when Mexico reminds the world that death is not the end, but rather a continuation of life's journey. The paradise beaches of Cancún, Tulum, and Playa del Carmen, Mexico's Caribbean coast, is a dream come true for nature lovers. The powdery white sands of Cancún stretch endlessly under the deep blue sky, where the waves compose an eternal symphony of the ocean. Tulum, on the other hand, offers a breathtaking scene with its ancient ruins perched dramatically on limestone cliffs, once a sacred site of the Maya gods. Meanwhile, Playa del Carmen pulses with energy, boasting luxurious resorts and beachfront bars where shimmering lights reflect on the water, blending modern sophistication with the untouched beauty of nature. Cenotes, the enigmatic underground pools of nature, hidden deep beneath the Yucatan Peninsula, the cenotes, natural underground sinkholes, are like secret gems where sunlight filters through limestone crevices, illuminating crystal-clear waters in shades of emerald and sapphire. The ancient Maya once believed that cenotes were sacred gateways to the underworld, a realm where gods resided. Immersing yourself in these cool, pristine waters, surrounded by shimmering stalactites and mystical caves, you will feel an extraordinary connection between nature and spirituality, a moment so timeless that the world above seems to fade away. Copper Canyon, Mexico's hidden Grand Canyon. If the Grand Canyon of the US feels too familiar, then Copper Canyon in Mexico remains a mesmerizing secret. Larger, deeper, and wilder, this vast canyon system unveils breathtaking landscapes with towering cliffs, where a winding emerald river snakes through dense forests and rugged terrain. Riding the cheap train through the canyon is an unforgettable journey, as every turn reveals a different world, from arid cactus fields to powerful cascading waterfalls, creating a natural symphony of Mexico's untamed beauty. Mexico City and Zocalo Square, the beating heart of history. Mexico City is a vibrant tapestry where the past and present intertwine seamlessly. At its center, the grand Zocalo Square stands as a testament to the city's rich history, once the heart of the ancient Aztec capital, Tenochtitlan. The majestic Metropolitan Cathedral, imposing Baroque buildings, and lively surrounding streets create a unique blend of classical elegance and modern dynamism. As the sun sets, city lights illuminate the cobblestone streets, where street performers fill the air with music, capturing the essence of Mexico's romantic yet electrifying spirit. Puebla and San Miguel de Allende, the colorful towns of Mexico. Beyond its pyramids and beaches, Mexico is home to charming towns that resemble living masterpieces. Puebla dazzles with its brightly tiled Talavera facades, where local delicacies like mole poblano, a rich, spiced chocolate-infused sauce, leave an unforgettable impression on every visitor. Meanwhile, San Miguel de Allende, with its winding cobblestone alleys, cozy cafes, and vibrant street festivals, feels like stepping into a romantic film. Mexico is more than just a destination. It is a journey through ancient civilizations, breathtaking landscapes, and a culture bursting with life. Every place you visit, every experience you embrace, becomes a story, a cherished memory, like a stroke of color in the vivid canvas of this extraordinary country. The best time to explore Mexico. The best time to visit Mexico is from November to April, when the weather is dry and pleasantly cool, perfect for fully experiencing the country's breathtaking natural beauty and diverse cultural heritage. Autumn in Mexico begins with Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, in early November, a deeply traditional yet vibrantly festive celebration. From Mexico City to Oaxaca, streets come alive with colorful costumes, candlelit altars adorned with marigolds, and playful sugar skulls, calaveras. The atmosphere is lively yet deeply spiritual, as the entire country honors and remembers loved ones through music, food, and artistic parades. As winter arrives, a gentle chill spreads across the highlands and the Caribbean coast, making famous beach destinations like Cancún, Tulum, and Playa del Carmen even more inviting. This is the ideal time to immerse yourself in crystal-clear waters, explore the mystical cenotes, natural sinkholes, or simply bask in the soft sunshine on pristine white sand beaches. Winter is also a season of vibrant traditional celebrations, including Las Posadas, a festival lasting from mid-December until Christmas, where families gather to sing, carry lanterns, and indulge in festive treats like tamales and punch, a warm, sweet fruit punch. For culture and art enthusiasts, Festival Internacional Cervantino in Guanajuato during the fall offers a chance to witness diverse artistic performances from around the world in a beautifully preserved colonial setting. Meanwhile, Vive Latino Music Festival in Mexico City during the spring is a must for those eager to immerse themselves in the energetic beats of contemporary Latin music. With its mild climate and an endless array of festivals, autumn and winter are truly the best seasons to experience Mexico's enchanting allure, from its awe-inspiring landscapes and rich cultural heritage to its vividly colorful celebrations. Mexico is not just a destination, it is a journey for the senses and a soulful adventure, where every festival, every dish, and every street tells a unique story, leaving an unforgettable imprint on every traveler. Next, we will explore the most famous and captivating destinations in Mexico. Chichen Itza, the legendary Maya civilization in the heart of Yucatan, hidden within the emerald green jungles of the Yucatan Peninsula, Chichen Itza stands as one of the world's greatest archaeological wonders. Once a religious and political center of the mighty Maya civilization, this site preserves grand architectural masterpieces, intricate astronomical secrets, and legendary stories that still seem to whisper through its ancient stone ruins. Setting foot in this sacred land is not just about marveling at the breathtaking pyramids, temples, and plazas, but also about immersing yourself in the rich historical legacy of a civilization that once thrived at its peak. At the heart of Chichen Itza lies its most iconic structure, the Temple of Kukulkan, El Castillo, an architectural masterpiece that seamlessly blends religion, astronomy, and art. This 30-meter tall pyramid was meticulously designed to reflect the astronomical cycles of the Maya. Each of its 4 staircases has 91 steps, and when combined with the top platform, they total 365 steps, precisely matching the number of days in the solar year. Standing before El Castillo, visitors are left in awe of both its grandeur and mathematical precision, while also feeling the timeless presence of the past, as if Maya priests and warriors still linger, performing sacred rituals beneath the blazing Yucatan sun. Each year, on 2 special days, the spring and autumn equinoxes, a magical phenomenon occurs at the Kukulkan Pyramid. As the sun sets, its rays cast shadows on the pyramid steps, creating the illusion of a giant serpent slithering down from the top. This is the feathered serpent, Kukulkan, the supreme deity of the Maya civilization. Witnessing this event is a mystical experience, transporting visitors back centuries to when this site was the heart of sacred rituals, a place where humans connected with the heavens and the universe. Not far from the Kukulkan Pyramid, the Great Ball Court stands as an ancient arena where ritualistic ball games of deep religious significance once took place. Measuring nearly 168 meters in length and 70 meters in width, it is the largest ball court in the Maya world. Here, teams from different cities competed in the game of Pak Tapak, a sport that required both skill and spiritual devotion. According to legend, the winners were sometimes chosen for sacrifice, an honor that allowed them to unite with the gods. Standing in the middle of this court, one can still hear the eerie echoes bouncing off the stone walls, as if the cheers of Maya spectators still resonate through the centuries. Another remarkable structure at Chichen Itza is the Temple of the Warriors, a grand architectural complex with staircases leading to the top, where a Chek-Mul statue, representing the rain god, sits holding a stone dish for sacrificial offerings. Surrounding the temple is the Plaza of 1,000 Columns, once a gathering place for the Maya warriors. These towering stone pillars are intricately carved with images of legendary warriors clad in armor and wielding weapons, as if they are still standing guard, ready to defend their kingdom against invaders. Farther north, the sacred cenote, Cenote Sagrado, emerges as a gateway connecting the human world with the gods. With a diameter of nearly 60 meters, this sacred well was once the site of important Maya sacrificial rituals. Archaeologists have discovered not only valuable offerings such as gold, pearls, and jewelry within its depths but also human remains, evidence of ceremonies conducted to pray for abundant harvests and favorable weather. Standing at the edge of the sacred cenote, one can feel the mystical aura that surrounds it, as if the prayers of Maya priests still echo through the deep emerald waters. Chichen Itza is not only renowned for its temples but also for El Caracol, an ancient observatory with a distinctive spiral staircase leading to its summit. This was where Maya astronomers meticulously studied the heavens, recording the movements of the moon, the sun, and the planets. The precision of their astronomical calculations continues to astound the modern world. Standing atop El Caracol and gazing at the star-filled Yucatan sky, one cannot help but marvel at the extraordinary intellect of a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago. After a long day exploring Chichen Itza, there is no better way to unwind than by visiting Cenote Aquil, a breathtaking natural sinkhole nestled within the dense jungle. With its crystal-clear turquoise waters and delicate waterfalls cascading from moss-covered limestone cliffs, it is the perfect place to relax and rejuvenate. The ancient Maya believed that cenotes were portals to the underworld, and as you float in the cool, tranquil waters of Aquil, you may feel as though you are drifting between two realms, where the past and present intertwine in a truly magical way. A journey to Chichen Itza would not be complete without indulging in the traditional cuisine of Yucatan. The food here is a harmonious blend of indigenous Maya culture and Spanish influences, creating unforgettable flavors. Cochinita pibil, a dish of pork marinated in achiote, wrapped in banana leaves, and slow-roasted in an underground oven, offers a rich and aromatic taste. Sopa de lima, a comforting chicken soup infused with zesty lime and mild chili, provides the perfect refreshment against the tropical heat. And if you wish to end your meal with a special dessert, try marquesitas, crispy crepes filled with Edam cheese and chocolate, an unexpected yet delightful combination. As you leave Chichen Itza, the towering steps of the Kukulkan Pyramid, the echoes from the ancient ball court, and the deep blue waters of Cenote Aquil will remain etched in your memory. This is not just a tourist destination but a gateway to the glorious world of the Maya, where every stone and every sculpture tells a timeless story of a civilization that was once magnificent and full of mystery. Cancún, the tropical gem of the Caribbean, nestled along the breathtaking Caribbean coast, Cancún is not just a paradise for vacationers but also a vibrant fusion of history, nature, and culture. This city offers visitors endless stretches of white sandy beaches, ancient Maya ruins, enchanting ecological parks, and a festive atmosphere that lasts from dawn till dusk. Every step in this land unveils a gateway to unforgettable experiences, where you can immerse yourself in the city's dynamic energy or find peaceful moments by the turquoise sea. The first stop in your Cancún adventure is the legendary Playa Delfines, one of the most stunning beaches in the city. Unlike the busier resort-lined shores, Playa Delfines retains its untouched beauty, where you can feel the salty ocean breeze and listen to the soothing sound of waves in a vast, open landscape. It's also the perfect spot to watch dolphins swimming near the shore, an experience that truly showcases the magic of the ocean. And don't forget to visit Cancún's iconic Cancún sign by the beach, the perfect place to capture unforgettable memories of your trip. From Playa Delfines, hop on a boat to Isla Mujeres, a small island off the coast of Cancún, a serene haven amidst the deep blue sea. With its crystal-clear waters, Isla Mujeres is a dream destination for snorkeling, kayaking, or simply unwinding under the shade of palm trees while listening to the gentle waves. If you're up for some exploration, visit Punta Sur, the easternmost point of Mexico, where towering cliffs embrace the vast ocean. Here, the remains of an ancient Maya temple still stand as a silent witness to the great civilization that once thrived on this island. As the sun sets, Isla Mujeres transforms into a breathtaking natural masterpiece, where golden sunlight blends with the deep blue of the Caribbean, creating a moment of pure, mesmerizing beauty. Back on the mainland, we continue our journey to one of the most unique natural wonders of the Yucatan region, Cenote dos Ojos. Dos Ojos, in Spanish means two eyes, a poetic name given to this underground cave system with two crystal-clear, turquoise water holes. It is one of the most famous cenotes in Mexico, attracting scuba diving enthusiasts from all over the world. As you plunge into the refreshing waters and gaze into the deep, submerged caves, it feels as if you've entered a mysterious world beneath the earth, where time seems to stand still. The light rays piercing through the water create an enchanting glow, making Cenote dos Ojos one of the most beautiful places you've ever set foot in. But Cancún isn't just about the sea and nature. If you want to explore a vibrant world of Mexican culture, Xcaret Park is an unmissable destination. Located not far from Cancún, Xcaret is an ecological park combined with cultural preservation, where you can learn about Maya history, take part in traditional rituals, and even swim through winding underground rivers in the heart of the jungle. Notably, the evening show, Xcaret Mexico Espectacular, will take you on a journey through the history of Mexico, from ancient Maya times to the lively dances of modern day. The entire park is a vibrant portrait of Mexico's nature and people, where you can truly feel the spirit of the country. Back in the city, Avenida Kukulkan is the lifeblood of Cancún, where luxurious hotels, fine dining restaurants, and bustling shopping centers converge. Strolling along this avenue, you'll experience the modern rhythm of Cancún, where glamorous buildings blend with the sunset over the sea, creating a scene that's both lively and romantic. If you're traveling with family or looking for a day of lively fun, make sure to visit Ventura Park, the largest amusement park in Cancún. From thrilling water slides to modern virtual reality games, Ventura Park offers a day filled with joy and laughter. And when night falls, the park transforms into a dazzling space with musical and light performances, making you lose track of time and immerse yourself in the festive atmosphere. To learn more about the ancient Maya civilization, the Museo Maya de Cancún, Maya Museum of Cancún, is a must-visit stop. The museum houses valuable artifacts from the Maya civilization, from intricately carved statues to ancient manuscripts. As you explore, you'll be drawn into the stories of a once mighty civilization, where great pyramids and astronomical mysteries remain one of humanity's biggest questions. And if you're lucky enough to visit Cancún in November, you'll have the chance to experience Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, one of Mexico's most vibrant festivals. The entire city lights up with altars decorated with marigolds, colorful skull paintings, and festive parties that go on until late at night. This isn't just a festival, but a meeting of the past and present, where the departed are remembered with joy and reverence. Equally captivating is the Carnaval de Cancún, the city's largest costume festival, held every February. The colorful parades, sizzling samba dancers, and endless parties make Cancún the most vibrant destination at this time of year. Finally, a trip to Cancún wouldn't be complete without experiencing Yucatan cuisine. Try cochinita pibil, slow-roasted pork with a distinct citrus flavor, or sopa de lima, a fragrant chicken lime soup. And don't forget to end your meal with marquesitas, a crispy crepe filled with cheese and chocolate, a must-try street food specialty. Cancún is not just a beach city but a symphony of nature, history, and culture. As you leave, the turquoise beaches, ancient Maya stories, and lively dances will stay etched in your memory, as an invitation to return to this magical land. Next, we will head to Mexico City, one of the most vibrant and diverse cities in the world. Built on the foundations of the ancient city of Tenochtitlan, which was once the glorious center of the Aztec Empire, Mexico City today is a marvelous blend of history, culture, and modern life. Vast plazas, monumental architecture, colorful traditional markets, and the lively rhythm of mariachi music create a space filled with energy. Whether you're a history enthusiast, an art lover, or simply someone wanting to enjoy unique cuisine, Mexico City always has something to captivate you. The heart of the city is Zocalo, also known as Plaza de la Constitución, one of the largest squares in the world and the beating heart of Mexico's capital. Surrounding the square are significant historical landmarks, such as the magnificent Metropolitan Cathedral with its impressive Baroque architecture, and the brilliant National Palace, adorned with Diego Rivera's mesmerizing murals that depict the full history of Mexico. Standing in the center of the square, you can feel the breath of the past as you look up at the giant Mexican flag proudly flying against the deep blue sky, a symbol of the nation's pride. Nearby is Templo Mayor, the ruins of one of the most sacred structures of the Aztecs. This was once the religious and political center of Tenochtitlan, where gods were worshipped through solemn rituals. Today, the archaeological site, with its moss-covered stone steps and intricately carved reliefs, still preserves the spirit of a great civilization. Particularly noteworthy is the accompanying museum, which displays thousands of ancient artifacts, including the massive stone depicting the moon goddess Coyolxauhqui, an artistic masterpiece not to be missed. If you're passionate about art, there is no place that showcases Mexico's cultural excellence more clearly than the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the magnificent Palace of Fine Arts. This building with its vibrant orange dome is one of the country's most important cultural centers, hosting ballet performances, operas, orchestral concerts, and art exhibitions. The highlight of the palace is the giant murals by Diego Rivera, Rufino Tamayo, and David Alfaro Siqueiros, which tell inspiring stories about the Mexican Revolution and national identity. Mexico City is not only home to historical buildings but also boasts a vast green space right in the heart of the city, Chapultepec Park. This is the city's green lung, where both locals and visitors come to enjoy fresh air and visit significant museums. The main attraction in the park is Chapultepec Castle, located on a high hill, which was once the only royal palace in the Americas. From the castle's balcony, you can take in the panoramic view of the city, a stunning blend of nature and architecture. No mention of Mexican culture would be complete without the Museo Nacional de Antropología, the National Museum of Anthropology, home to the largest collection of Mesoamerican civilization artifacts. As you enter the main hall, you'll be awestruck by the Piedra del Sol, or Aztec Sunstone, a finely carved stone sculpture weighing over 24 tons that once served as the Aztec calendar. Other galleries take you through various ancient cultures, from the Maya, Olmec, Zapotec, to Mixtec, making you feel like you're traveling back in time to the early days of American history. Away from the city center, you'll discover a completely different world in Xochimilco, where ancient canals from the Aztec era create a serene natural landscape. This is the place where visitors can float on colorful trajinera boats, listen to mariachi music echoing between the trees, and enjoy traditional food from floating vendors on the river. A boat ride in Xochimilco is not just a relaxing experience but also a journey into the unique culture of Mexico. If you love art and inspiring personal stories, make sure to visit Coyoacán, a vibrant artistic neighborhood, home to Casa Azul, the blue house of the legendary painter Frida Kahlo. Stepping inside, you'll feel the creative atmosphere and the life story of the iconic artist, from her powerful paintings to her deeply emotional personal memorabilia. Every corner of the house reflects her turbulent yet incredibly resilient life. In contrast to the historical spaces, if you want to experience the modern pulse of Mexico City, head to Torre Latinoamericana, a towering skyscraper with an observation deck offering breathtaking 360-degree views. As the city lights up, the bustling streets blend with the night sky, creating a spectacular scene that highlights the fusion of past and present. Of course, a trip to Mexico City wouldn't be complete without iconic experiences like visiting the Basilica de Guadalupe, one of the holiest sites in Mexico, or soaking in the lively atmosphere of lucha libre wrestling matches, where luchadors in vibrant costumes perform acrobatic moves in the ring. You can't forget the mariachi tunes resonating through the plazas and the distinct flavors of Mexican cuisine such as tacos al pastor, tamales, or chiles en nogada, all of which will make for an emotional and unforgettable journey. When you leave Mexico City, you'll carry with you memories not just of a vibrant metropolis, but of a dazzling culture, where history, art, and daily life blend into a beautiful symphony. Next, we will visit Teotihuacan, one of the greatest ancient cities of the Americas, where every stone, every step that remains tells the story of a magnificent civilization that once dominated this land thousands of years ago. Located not far from Mexico City, Teotihuacan is not just an archaeological site, but a historical treasure full of unsolved mysteries. Upon arriving here, you can feel an invisible power emanating from the giant pyramids, the straight roads leading to the distant horizon, and the intricately carved stone walls reflecting the brilliant sunset of central Mexico. A trip to Teotihuacan is not only an exploration of a landmark but a journey back in time to the era when brilliant architects built one of humanity's greatest wonders. The focal point of Teotihuacan is the Pyramid of the Sun, Pyramid del Sol, the largest structure of this civilization and one of the biggest pyramids in the world. Standing tall in the heart of the ancient city, the Pyramid of the Sun is a testament to the greatness of a society that flourished over 2,000 years ago. Constructed from millions of stones, the pyramid rises 65 meters high, with over 240 steps leading to the summit, where the view stretches over the entire archaeological site and beyond to the distant mountain ranges. When standing at the highest point, it feels as if you're touching the sky, merging with the ancient energy of the universe. The ancient Teotihuacans believed this was the place where the sun god bestowed strength upon all living things, and to this day, the first rays of dawn that touch the top of the pyramid still send chills down the spine of visitors, adding to the mysterious and sacred aura of the site. Not far from there is the Pyramid of the Moon, Pyramide de la Luna, a structure with perfect symmetry that reflects the balance between the universe and humankind. While not as tall as the Pyramid of the Sun, its location at the end of the Avenue of the Dead makes it a striking architectural highlight, like a jewel in the crown of Teotihuacan. The steps leading to the top of the pyramid are not too high, but they offer a magnificent view, allowing you to observe the entire layout of this ancient city. The Teotihuacans held many important ceremonies here, including solemn sacrifices to seek the protection of the gods. Standing atop the Pyramid of the Moon, you will sense a sacred atmosphere, where the echoes of history still resonate within the stone walls, weathered by time. Connecting the two towering pyramids is the Avenue of the Dead, Calzada de los Muertos, the main artery of Teotihuacan and one of the oldest avenues in the world. Stretching nearly 2.5 kilometers, this road once served as the heart of urban life in Teotihuacan, where religious ceremonies, parades, and possibly countless sacrificial rituals took place. Walking along this path, you'll feel as if you are striding between two worlds, the past and the present. The sound of footsteps echoing on the ancient stone surface is like a melody guiding you towards unsolved mysteries. Along both sides of the avenue are the ruins of temples, palaces, and plazas, where life once thrived with tens of thousands of inhabitants, leaving behind a vibrant civilization whose legacy still resonates today. At the southern end of the Avenue of the Dead is the Temple of Quetzalcoatl, Templo de Quetzalcoatl, one of the most iconic and mysterious structures of Teotihuacan. This temple was built to honor the feathered serpent god, one of the most powerful deities in Mesoamerican belief. The temple walls are adorned with carvings of serpent heads and mythical creatures, each detail carrying deep meaning about the cosmos and spiritual power. Recent archaeological discoveries have revealed that this temple was once the site of gruesome sacrificial rituals, with hundreds of skeletons found beneath the stone floor. Standing before the Temple of Quetzalcoatl, you can't help but admire the skill and artistry of the ancient craftsmen who created this masterpiece, rich with symbolism of religion and power. Next to the towering pyramids and temples, the Palace of Quetzalcoatl, Palacio de Quetzalcoatl, offers a peaceful retreat, reflecting the refinement in the art and architecture of Teotihuacan. Once the residence of the nobility, its walls are decorated with vibrant frescoes and stone columns adorned with the majestic Quetzal bird. As you walk through the palace corridors, you can sense the elegant beauty and tranquil atmosphere, as if time has stood still within the faded murals that have aged over the centuries. This is one of the rare places where you can clearly see traces of royal life during the Teotihuacan period, offering a completely different perspective compared to the grandeur of the pyramids. And if you want to gain a deeper understanding of this great civilization, be sure to visit the Teotihuacan Culture Museum, Museo de la Cultura Teotihuacana, which displays important artifacts, from finely crafted pottery and mysterious statues to architectural fragments that once made up this magnificent city. Here, you'll have the opportunity to learn about the daily life of the ancient Teotihuacanos, including their art, beliefs, and the unresolved mysteries surrounding the city's decline. Your exploration of Teotihuacan would not be complete without experiencing a hot air balloon ride over the archaeological site. From above, the entire ancient city unfolds like a grand painting, with the colossal pyramids rising above the vast plains. The sensation of floating in the sky, gazing down at the ancient roads, offers an unforgettable experience, as if you are flying through time, returning to an era long past but still echoing in the very stones of Teotihuacan. One of the most notable events is the Equinoccio de Primavera festival, which takes place during the spring equinox. Thousands of visitors and locals gather at the Pyramid of the Sun to receive the energy of the universe. Dressed in traditional white garments, they stand at the top of the pyramid, arms raised to the sky, waiting for the first rays of the new day. This ritual, which symbolizes purification and rebirth, connects humans with the gods according to ancient beliefs. The atmosphere at that moment is filled with mysticism, with traditional dance performances, drums echoing through the air, and pilgrims quietly meditating among the ancient stones. The moment when the sun's rays first touch the top of the pyramid, the entire crowd erupts in excitement, an indescribable feeling, as if the soul of the Teotihuacan civilization is awakening after thousands of years of slumber. If you enjoy more vibrant and lively experiences, the Globos de Cantoya Festival is an event you can't miss. At night, the sky over Teotihuacan transforms into a vast sea of lanterns, as hundreds of colorful, paper hot air balloons in various shapes are released, glowing magically in the Mexican night sky. Each lantern carries a wish, a prayer, sending the hopes of the people towards distant stars. The entire archaeological site becomes radiant with the flickering lights of thousands of small flames, reflecting off the ancient stone walls, creating a poetic and nostalgic scene. Locals gather to sing, dance, while visitors lose themselves in the sparkling sky, leaving behind any worries and embracing the peace and wonder of the moment. After a long day of exploring ancient wonders, there is nothing better than enjoying the distinctive cuisine of Teotihuacan, where the traditional flavors of the indigenous people have been preserved for centuries. One of the standout dishes here is taco de mixiote, a dish made with lamb or chicken marinated in chili and local spices, wrapped in maguey leaves, and then steamed. The fragrant aroma and rich, spicy flavor of this dish will awaken all your senses, making it hard to stop after the first bite. Another must-try is tlacoyos, thick, oval-shaped corn cake stuffed with beans, fresh cheese, and herbs, then grilled on a charcoal stove, creating a crispy crust while keeping the inside soft and chewy. If you want to try something truly representative of this land, take a sip of pulque, a fermented drink made from the sap of the maguey plant, once considered the drink of the gods in Mesoamerican civilization. Its mild sour taste and thick texture might surprise you at first, but once you get used to it, you'll realize that this is the essence of Teotihuacan, an ancient flavor that still exists today. As night falls over Teotihuacan, when the last footsteps fade away from the stone steps, the ancient city seems to fall into its millennia-long slumber, with only the sound of the wind whispering through the crumbling walls, telling stories of the past. Even if you spend only one day exploring here, Teotihuacan will leave an indelible mark on your heart. It's not just about the magnificent architectural wonders, the unsolved mysteries, but also the feeling of a civilization that once existed, once thrived, and still endures in every stone, every story, and every soul that wanders through this legendary land. Oaxaca, the cultural gem of southern Mexico, is one of the country's most enchanting destinations, where history, art, nature, and cuisine blend into a colorful experience. As you stroll through the cobbled streets of the city, you'll feel the slow pace of life, the colonial atmosphere, and the vibrant cultural heritage, with every corner telling its own unique story. The city not only attracts visitors with its beautiful ancient architecture but also with its lively traditional markets, colorful festivals, and a unique cuisine that has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. At the heart of Oaxaca lies Zocalo, the main square, where the pulse of the city beats the strongest. At any time of the day, you'll find Zocalo alive with street musicians, colorful craft stalls, and groups of friends enjoying the fresh air under the shade of ancient trees. It's also the perfect place to sip a cup of Café Oaxaca, listen to the soothing strums of a guitar, and feel the relaxed rhythm of the local life. As night falls, the sparkling lights from street-side eateries blend with the lively chatter, creating an enchanting atmosphere that no other place can replicate. Not far from Zocalo is the Templo de Santo Domingo de Guzman, one of Mexico's most beautiful religious architectural masterpieces. Built in the 16th century, this church stands out with its intricately carved facade and its dazzling golden interior. Upon entering, you'll be awestruck by the soaring vaulted ceiling, beautifully decorated, where each ray of light streaming through the stained glass windows creates a sparkling dance of light. The church's grounds also feature a unique botanical garden that preserves hundreds of rare plant species from the Oaxaca region, giving you a deeper understanding of the area's ecological diversity. If you want to dive deeper into local life, there's no better way than to visit Mercado Benito Juarez and Mercado 20 de Noviembre, the two most bustling traditional markets in the city. Here, you'll get lost in a maze of stalls filled with fresh, delicious fruits, vibrant spices, and the mouth-watering aroma of street food. One experience you can't miss is tasting tlayuda, a grilled tortilla topped with beans, roasted meat, and rich Oaxaca cheese, a local delicacy that will surely win your heart. Additionally, the Pasillo de Humo area in the market is a paradise for grill lovers, where you can choose fresh cuts of meat and watch them being cooked right before your eyes, filling the air with an irresistible fragrance. One of the most beautiful pedestrian streets in Oaxaca is Andador Turístico Macedonio Alcala, which connects Zocalo with the Santo Domingo Church complex. This street is not just a soft, winding cobblestone path through the heart of the city, but also a space showcasing vibrant live art. Small art galleries, exquisite craft shops, and classic-style cafes create an artistic atmosphere that's both inviting and captivating. Every evening, the street transforms into an open-air stage, with folk music groups performing lively tunes, drawing passers-by to stop and immerse themselves in the unique ambience of Oaxaca. To gain a better understanding of the history and culture of this region, you can't miss the Museo de las Culturas de Oaxaca, a museum located within the complex of Santo Domingo Church. This museum houses priceless treasures from the ancient Zapotec and Mixtec civilizations, with the highlight being the treasures from Tomb 7 at Monte Alban, including exquisite gold jewelry and precious stones that reflect the masterful craftsmanship of the ancients. As you walk through each exhibition hall, it feels like stepping into a living history book, where the stories of Oaxaca's kings, warriors, and artisans gradually come to life through each artifact. In addition to its cultural heritage, Oaxaca also boasts rare natural wonders, the most notable of which is Hirvel Agua. Nestled among the lush green mountains, Hirvel Agua is a natural mineral spring system that has formed enormous limestone waterfalls, resembling frozen cascades suspended in time. From the mineral pools at the top, you can soak in the crystal-clear waters while enjoying panoramic views of the distant valley, where fields of corn Magavi stretch all the way to the horizon, creating a scene that is both pristine and picturesque. One of the most extraordinary natural wonders in Oaxaca is Arbol del Tuli, a cypress tree with the largest trunk in the world. With a circumference of over 42 meters, the Tuli tree has stood for thousands of years, becoming a sacred symbol of the region. Standing beneath its enormous canopy, you can feel the mystique of nature, as though you are touching an ancient being that has witnessed countless changes over time. Not far from Oaxaca are Yagal and Mitla, two important archaeological sites of the ancient Zapotec civilization. While Monte Alban offers a majestic view of a mountaintop city, Mitla stands out for its intricately carved stone walls adorned with geometric patterns, a unique art style rarely found in Mesoamerican civilizations. The delicate decorative lines at Mitla are not only an architectural marvel but also a symbol of spiritual belief, believed to be a gateway connecting the human world with the divine. And then, if you're lucky enough to visit Oaxaca in July, you'll get to immerse yourself in the Guelaguetza Festival, one of Mexico's largest cultural events. This is not just a festival, but a grand display of folk dances, vibrant traditional costumes, and songs that deeply reflect the identity of the various regions of Oaxaca. As dancers perform to lively music, baskets of gifts are tossed to the audience as a symbol of sharing and unity, making the festival an unforgettable experience. The cuisine of Oaxaca is also a key chapter in your journey, where every dish carries the flavors of tradition and creativity. Mole, the region's signature sauce, comes in 7 different variations, from the rich mole negro with chocolate and dried chilies, to the gently sweet and seductive mole coloradito. You can't miss mezcal, the renowned spirit distilled from agave, with its signature smoky flavor and spicy kick, which is the soul of Oaxacan cuisine. As you leave Oaxaca, the vibrant colors of the streets, the lively sounds of traditional music, and the bold flavors of mole will remain deeply etched in your memory, making it impossible not to look forward to returning someday. Tulum, a jewel on the Caribbean coast, is where the past and present merge into a captivating scene. Known for its Maya ruins perched on dramatic cliffs, its long stretches of white sand beaches, and its mysterious, deep cenotes, Tulum offers a journey full of emotion, where every step feels like touching history, nature, and local culture. Nothing represents Tulum better than the Tulum Archaeological Zone, where ancient ruins stand proudly by the deep blue sea. As one of the last Maya cities before the Spanish conquest, Tulum carries with it the stories of a brilliant yet mysterious civilization. From El Castillo, the imposing fortress on the cliff, to Templo del Dios del Viento, the temple of the wind god that faces the ocean, each stone, each wall seems to whisper of ancient rituals, merchant ships filled with cacao and rare feathers that once docked here. As the sun sets, the golden light bathes the stone walls, creating a scene that is both majestic and mystical, evoking a sense of being lost in a bygone era. Just a short walk from the archaeological site is Playa Paraíso, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Unlike the crowded beaches of Cancún or Playa del Carmen, Playa Paraíso offers a pristine setting, where green palm trees cast shadows over soft white sand, and the crystal-clear turquoise waters allow you to see small schools of fish swimming beneath the surface. Here, you can relax in a hammock swaying between 2 palm trees, listen to the gentle sound of the waves, or dive into the cool waters to explore the hidden coral reefs beneath. From the shore, you can look up at the towering cliffs where the Tulum ruins stand, resembling an ancient fortress guarding the coast, a sight that evokes a rare blend of nostalgic beauty and romance. But the beauty of Tulum is not only found on the surface, it also lies deep underground, where the mysterious cenotes open up a whole different world. Grand Cenote, one of the most famous cenotes in Tulum, is an underground paradise with crystal-clear waters that reflect the light filtering through the stone cracks in the cave's ceiling. As you descend the wooden steps and immerse yourself in the cool water, you'll experience complete serenity, as if all the sounds of the outside world are absorbed into the earth. The shimmering stalactites in the dim light, the little turtles swimming around, all create a surreal scene, as if you're floating in a dream. If you're seeking an even more mystical experience, Cenote Calavera, also known as the Skull Cave, will take you on an adventurous challenge. With 3 openings in the earth, where you can jump into the dark waters below, Cenote Calavera gives the feeling of stepping into a gateway to the underground world of the Maya. But if you want to experience the rawest beauty of Tulum's nature, you cannot miss the Sian Khan Biosphere Reserve, a vast wilderness where jungles, swamps, and the sea come together to form a breathtaking natural landscape. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Sian Khan is home to hundreds of species of birds, dolphins, sea turtles, and even jaguars. As you boat through the jade-colored canals, once a trade route for the Maya, you'll experience an overwhelming sense of peace, with only the sounds of birds chirping and the gentle splash of water against the boat. When the sunset reflects on the water, turning the entire reserve into a golden canvas, you'll understand why this place is considered one of Mexico's most precious natural treasures. Tulum is not only a place to admire beauty but also to connect with ancient culture through the sacred rituals of the Maya. One of the most unforgettable experiences is Temazcal, a traditional purification ceremony held in a stone sweat lodge. Guided by a shaman, you'll enter a dim space where hot steam rises from heated stones, carrying the scent of herbs. In the soft light and the steady chanting, you'll feel a deep cleansing from within, as if all the worries and pressures of the outside world melt away. This is not just a physical healing practice, but also a spiritual journey that allows you to connect with yourself and nature, just as the Maya have done for centuries. During the spring and autumn equinoxes, Tulum becomes more mystical than ever with the Equinox Festival at the Tulum Archaeological Site. At the moment when the sun aligns perfectly with the ancient structures, the shadows of the stone walls fall to the ground in perfect symmetry, reenacting the ancient rituals the Maya performed to honor the sun god. Hundreds of visitors, researchers, and spiritual practitioners gather here to witness this magical moment when nature and architecture merge in a flawless cosmic display. No journey to Tulum is complete without indulging in its culinary delights. From street food stalls to fine dining restaurants, Tulum is a haven for the rich flavors of the Yucatan region. You can start your morning with a plate of tacos de cochinita pibil, slow-roasted pork in an underground oven, tender and infused with the distinctive achiote seasoning. When the sun is high, head to a beachside spot to enjoy a fresh ceviche, where pieces of fish, shrimp, or octopus are mixed with fresh lime juice, onions, and green chili, creating a perfect refreshing taste. In the evening, nothing is better than a spicy mezcal, sipped with worm salt, sal de gusano, to end the day with a rich taste of Mexico. As you leave Tulum, the image of the ancient ruins by the sea, the emerald waters of the cenotes, and the shimmering sunset over the Sian-Ka'an wetlands will remain etched in your memory. This is not just a tourist destination but a journey into nature, culture, and the mysteries of time, a place where every corner holds a story, and every visitor leaves with unforgettable memories. Guanajuato, the precious gem of central Mexico, is a city immersed in history, art, and timeless legends. Nestled among rolling hills, Guanajuato is like a magical maze with its winding cobblestone streets, vibrant buildings, and lively, yet cozy, squares. Here, every street corner and every architectural structure hides a story, a breath from the golden days when the city was one of the world's richest silver mining centers. Walking down narrow streets, beneath ancient arches, it feels like stepping into another world where the past and present merge, and the sounds of street music blend with the footsteps of eager tourists exploring. Guanajuato is not just a city, it's a living work of art, a stage where history, culture, and tradition shine in the most dazzling way. Among the many stories and legends the city preserves, El Callejón del Beso, the Alley of the Kiss, is one of the most romantic and tragic. Narrower than 1.5 meters, this alley is where two balconies face each other so closely that lovers can almost touch hands without leaving the threshold of their homes. Legend has it that Carmen, the daughter of a wealthy family, fell in love with a poor man named Luis, but their love was forbidden by her family. Unwilling to be separated, Luis rented a room across from Carmen's house so they could meet every day. The tragedy struck when Carmen's father discovered their secret and, in a fit of rage, killed her just as she was giving Luis a final kiss. Today, visitors to the alley never forget to exchange a kiss on the third step, for according to the legend, it promises eternal happiness. From these romantic alleys, we move to one of the greatest artistic symbols of Guanajuato, Teatro Juarez. Built at the end of the 19th century, this theater is an architectural masterpiece with strong European influences, featuring grand marble columns, solemn bronze statues, and a lavish interior full of intricate patterns. Stepping through the heavy wooden doors, one is swept into another world, a space of velvet, dazzling chandeliers, and magnificent ceiling murals. Within this space, countless operas, plays, and classical concerts have unfolded, infusing Guanajuato with an eternal artistic spirit. Every seat, every curtain, every small detail is part of the history, a testament to the city's golden era. But if Teatro Juarez preserves the refined beauty of art, then Museo de las Momias offers a completely different perspective, a place that touches the boundary between curiosity and obsession. This museum houses the world's most unique mummies, not preserved by humans, but by the dry soil of Guanajuato itself. The bodies, ranging from minors, women, children to even fetuses, all bear an eerie appearance, with shrunken skin and eyes that seem to remain open, staring into another world. Each mummy tells an untold story, a mystery deeply embedded in the city's history. Although macabre, the museum serves as a powerful reminder of life, death, and how time leaves its mark on all of us. Leaving the somber space behind, we ascend to the top, where a giant statue with outstretched arms gazes over the entire city, Monumento al Pipola. This monument honors the hero of Mexico's War of Independence, Juan José de los Reyes Martínez Amaro, who bravely charged into the Alhóndiga de Granada's building with a large stone on his back to shield himself from Spanish gunfire. From the hilltop, looking down at the vibrant, colorful Guanajuato, you not only see the beauty of the city but also feel the heartbeat of its history, patriotism, and the unyielding spirit that has been preserved here through generations. As we walk through narrow streets, we come to one of the city's most impressive religious landmarks, Basilica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. This church, with its brilliant yellow hue standing out against the blue sky, is one of the holiest sites in Guanajuato. Inside, the light casts upon ancient religious paintings, dazzling gilded statues, and the statue of the Virgin Mary, a gift from the Spanish in the 16th century. This is not just a place for prayer but a testament to faith, to the blend of indigenous culture and European influence. But the most special thing about Guanajuato lies not just above ground, but beneath the city, Calle Subterránea, a magical system of tunnels running under the city. Originally built to prevent flooding, these underground roads have since become an essential part of the city's transportation system. Walking beneath the surface, you feel as though you've entered another world, a city of darkness, where streetlights flicker against ancient stone walls, and the sound of footsteps echoes from afar, creating a space that is both mysterious and enchanting. Then, like a crescendo in a symphony, Guanajuato bursts into life with the Festival Internacional Cervantino, one of the largest arts festivals in the world. Every year, in October, the city becomes a massive stage where artists from all over the world gather, presenting grand performances from orchestral music, opera, to dance and street art. The narrow alleys are packed with people, music resonates everywhere, and Guanajuato turns into a never-ending dream. Finally, no visit to Guanajuato is complete without experiencing its culinary delights. From the spicy enchiladas mineras enjoyed by miners, to the fragrant picolas, or the sweet, melt-in-your-mouth cajeta de Celaya candies, everything here carries the rich flavors of a city that is not only abundant in culture but also in the very taste of life. As the sun sets, golden lights blanket the city with a warm glow, and you realize that Guanajuato is not just a destination, it's a feeling, an unforgettable memory. Hidden among the majestic mountains of Chihuahua, Mexico, Copper Canyon is not only a magnificent natural wonder but also a place that holds stories of history, culture, and thrilling adventures. Often called the Grand Canyon of Mexico, but deeper and wider than its famous counterpart in the U.S., Copper Canyon overwhelms visitors with the raw beauty of nature and the resilience of the indigenous people. The towering cliffs, winding green rivers, and small villages nestled among the mountains paint a vivid picture of a pristine land that is both wild and captivating. The focal point of any journey through Copper Canyon is Divisadero, often referred to as the balcony of the abyss. From here, you can experience the grandeur of nature with sheer cliffs, deep valleys, and layers of rock extending to the horizon. The golden sunlight casting on the red rocks creates a surreal landscape that leaves everyone breathless in awe of this stunning beauty. Divisadero is not only a stop to admire the view but also a place to immerse yourself in the life of the indigenous Tarahumara people. Small roadside stalls sell traditional handmade crafts, from intricately woven baskets to meticulously carved wooden statues, all reflecting the enduring spirit and creativity of a culture with centuries of history. And there is no better way to explore all the beauty of Copper Canyon than by taking the legendary cheap train, Ferrocarril Chihuahua al Pacifico. The train travels through treacherous cliffs, crossing over 80 tunnels and 37 bridges, with every twist and turn revealing a new, mesmerizing scene that keeps your eyes fixed on the view. From lush pine forests to deep, dark ravines, from remote villages to rushing rivers at the base of the mountains, every stop of the cheap train offers a new piece to the magical puzzle of this land. Sitting by the train window, sipping a hot cup of café de olla, you'll feel the slow yet poetic rhythm of life in Copper Canyon, where every moment becomes a memorable experience. If you're someone who loves adrenaline, Parque de Aventura Barrancas del Cabra is definitely a place you can't miss. This adventure park boasts one of the longest cable car rides in the world, allowing you to soar between the mountains and take in breathtaking views of the canyon from a dizzying height. But if that's not enough of a thrill, try the zip line, the longest in North America, where you can race through the air at speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour, feeling the wind rush past your face and your heart pounding in your chest. Every step here is a challenge, an opportunity to conquer your fears and immerse yourself in the grandeur of nature. And as the sun sets, casting its final golden rays across the sky, you'll realize that this moment, the feeling of standing atop the world, is what makes your journey truly special. Amidst the wild beauty of Copper Canyon, Cascada de Basasikic stands like a hidden gem, a masterpiece of nature tucked away in the deep forest. This 246-meter waterfall cascades down a steep cliff, creating a misty veil in the air, making the entire forest feel like it's immersed in a mystical dream. The powerful sound of the water reverberates against the stone walls, like a symphony of nature, captivating all those who visit. Walking along winding trails through the pine forest, you'll inhale the earthy scent of the land, the trees, and the untouched wilderness. This is not only a place to marvel at but also a sanctuary to find inner peace, listen to the sounds of nature, and immerse yourself in the eternal rhythm of the earth. Far from the towering cliffs, Creel emerges as a charming little town nestled in the heart of Copper Canyon, where rustic wooden houses, traditional craft shops, and cozy cafes create a welcoming and comfortable atmosphere. It serves as the gateway to explore the Tarahumara villages, where you can meet women dressed in vibrant skirts, children playing by the streams, and skilled artisans crafting delicate handmade works. Creel is not just a stopover but a place to experience the rhythm of mountain life, to dive into the stories of the local people, and to delve deeper into a unique culture that has endured for centuries. If you want to step into a fairy tale world in the heart of Copper Canyon, Batopolis is the place for you. This small village, once a thriving silver mining center, now exudes a peaceful beauty with its cobblestone streets, ancient houses, and a serene river flowing gently through the valley. The remnants of the silver mines still stand as relics of a golden era that has passed. Strolling along the narrow roads and chatting with the locals, you'll feel the simplicity and warmth of a place that seems to have been forgotten by time, yet retains its unique charm. Not only is Copper Canyon home to stunning landscapes, but it is also the land of the Tarahumara, Raramuri, one of the most resilient indigenous communities in the world. Known for their extraordinary running abilities, they can cover hundreds of kilometers across rocky terrain wearing nothing but thin huarache sandals. But more than just a tribe of natural athletes, the Tarahumara have a rich culture with traditional festivals, ancient dances, and mystical oral stories. One of their most important ceremonies is the Semana Santa Tarahumara, where the entire community gathers to dance, drum, and perform spiritual rituals to pray for a bountiful harvest. The local cuisine also carries the flavors of the mountains, from machaca, a rich, dried beef dish, to pinole, a nutritious corn flour that helps the Tarahumara maintain their incredible stamina. And as night falls, under a star-filled sky, amidst the raw beauty of Copper Canyon, you'll realize one thing: this is not just a trip, but a journey to discover a magical land where nature and people blend in an eternal symphony of life. Puebla, the dazzling gem of Mexico, is a place where history, culture, and magnificent architecture intertwine. Surrounded by majestic mountains and lush valleys, the city boasts an impressive heritage, from its grand Baroque buildings and ancient libraries to its exquisite cuisine that captivates all who visit. As you stroll through Puebla's cobblestone streets, you will not only be enchanted by the city's majestic beauty but also feel the breath of the past echoing in every corner. At the heart of Puebla lies the Zócalo de Puebla, the central square and the soul of the city, where life bustles under the shade of trees. Surrounded by historic buildings, the Puebla Cathedral with its twin towers, the tallest in Mexico, and outdoor cafes, the Zócalo is not only a gathering place for locals but also a spot where visitors can fully experience the essence of Puebla. As evening falls, the sunset casts a golden glow over the ancient arches, street artists perform spontaneously, and somewhere, the melodies of mariachi music fill the air, taking you into a nostalgic space of days gone by. Not far from the Zócalo is the Biblioteca Palafoxiana, a treasure trove of knowledge and a source of pride for Puebla. Established in 1646, it was the first public library in the Americas, housing over 45,000 ancient books, with intricately carved wooden bookshelves and an atmosphere steeped in history. Stepping into this library feels like entering another world, where the aged pages tell tales of journeys, inventions, and ideas that once changed the world. In the soft light filtering through stained glass windows, one can clearly feel the magical connection between the past and present, as if each book is whispering to those brave enough to listen. One of Puebla's greatest wonders is found in Cholula, home to the Pyramid de Cholula, the largest pyramid in the world by volume. Hidden beneath a blanket of greenery, this pyramid appears to lie dormant beneath the Nuestra Señora de los Remedios Church, an iconic colonial structure with a brilliant golden dome. Standing atop the hill and gazing over the city, you'll see the winding Sierra Nevada mountains in the distance, with clouds lazily drifting past the legendary Popocatépetl volcano's peak. Beneath the earth, the mysterious tunnel system within the pyramid opens up a completely different world, where you can explore ancient passageways, murals, and the ruins of a once thriving civilization. Back in the heart of Puebla, the Museo Amparo is a must-visit for those seeking to delve deeper into Mexico's art and history. The museum houses an impressive collection of pre-Columbian artifacts, colonial artworks, and contemporary creations. In the vast rooms bathed in soft light, you'll find Aztec stone sculptures, religious Baroque paintings, and works embodying the spirit of the Mexican Revolution. Each artifact is a piece of the historical puzzle, creating a vibrant picture of Mexico's cultural evolution over the centuries. One of Puebla's most magnificent architectural masterpieces is the Capilla del Rosario, a chapel known as the Baroque Jewel of the Americas. Stepping inside, you'll be awestruck by a world of shimmering gold, where light reflects off intricately carved reliefs, creating an ethereal atmosphere as if entering paradise. Every detail in the chapel holds deep meaning, from the small angels hidden in decorative corners to the symbolic images representing faith and salvation. Beneath the towering dome, you can feel the immense craftsmanship and boundless reverence of the artisans who dedicated their lives to creating this masterpiece. Beneath the surface of Puebla lies a recently discovered secret, the Túneles Secretos de Puebla. This ancient tunnel system once served as a secret transportation route during the colonial era and was later used in Mexico's fight for independence. As you venture deeper into the dark passageways, you'll see traces of history etched into the stone walls, from hand-carved crosses to mysterious symbols that remain unexplained. The journey through these tunnels is a mystical experience, as if you're traveling back in time to witness untold stories of Puebla. Leaving behind the ancient spaces, you can discover a creative and artistic Puebla in Barrio del Artista, the neighborhood of artists. On the cobblestone streets, painters immerse themselves in their work in their own studios, walls are adorned with vibrant murals, and the air is filled with the melodic tunes of street musicians. This is the place to find unique pieces of art, interact with local artists, or simply sit at a small cafe, sip on an espresso, and feel the creative flow of Puebla. If you're looking for a change of scenery, Africam Safari is an unexpected destination in the heart of Puebla. Unlike typical zoos, this place recreates the natural habitats of wild animals, allowing you to observe lions, giraffes, rhinos, and many other species in an expansive, open environment. A journey through Africam Safari feels like a trip through distant African landscapes, where the wild and humans coexist in a perfect balance. Puebla is also famous for its talavera pottery, a traditional glazed ceramic that dates back to the 16th century. The colorful talavera tiles adorning buildings, as well as the intricately painted vases, bowls, and plates, are not just everyday items but works of art that reflect the essence of local culture combined with Spanish influences. And finally, you can't leave Puebla without tasting its rich cuisine. Mole poblano, chiles en nogada, semita poblana, and tacos árabes, each dish tells a story, a long-standing tradition, taking diners on one delightful surprise after another. As you leave Puebla, the image of the vibrant Baroque domes, the tranquil cobblestone streets, and the spicy flavor of mole poblano will remain etched in your memory. This city is not just a travel destination but a journey through time, where the past and present intertwine perfectly, leaving visitors with unforgettable impressions. And so, our magical adventure through the colorful and mysterious land of Mexico comes to an end. From the grand pyramids of Teotihuacan, the paradise beaches of Cancún, to the vibrant streets of Guanajuato, we have traversed lands rich in history and culture. The deep flavors of Mexican cuisine, the mariachi melodies echoing through the squares, and the sunset casting its golden light over the magnificent Baroque churches, all create an unforgettable journey. We hope you've had amazing experiences and created lasting memories here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow our upcoming exciting journeys.